Ladies, gentlemen, mesdames, messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, here we are once again. Craft Cup it is a Friday, we have the quarterfinals, it's the third game. GoOdy against Dimaga. GoOdy is spawning here on the right side. On Scrap Station as the purple Terran, and once again as the red Zerg, we have Dimaga here on the left side on Scrap Station, so Dimaga is spawning on position number 1, GoOdy is spawning here on position number 2, and of course if Dimaga decides to lose a game, Scrap Station is a nice choice to go for. And interestingly enough, we played on Lost Temple, we saw a game on Lost Temple the last game, and GoOdy won against the Zerg player on Lost Temple, which is not too surprising, but he did not go for any tanks or Thor drops, so it must be good for something. Of course, GoOdy Dimaga wanted to prevent something like that from happening by going for the very fast layer, but going for the fast layer was not paying off. In the end, GoOdy once again, he wants to block this fast expansion, so he decides to go for the engineering bay even before he's building this first barracks, otherwise it's not economical, or you just do not have enough minerals to get this engineering bay up there in time. Dimaga already started to mine some gas. Their spawning pool is 60% down there. The SUV of GoOdy is checking out what is going on across the sea, and also in the base of Dimaga. So the barracks is just finished right now. GoOdy going for the second supply depot. What about the second guess? No second guess just yet. And actually, a second guess just yet already would have surprised me a little bit, to be honest. And by the way, for those of you who might having some problems with the stream, try the low quality stream, because I am streaming at 2.1 megabits, which is quite a lot, and I've got this backup stream running on Own3D TV. And if both my streams on SC streams are not working, try using the Own3D TV stream. But this is should be only a backup solution, because if you can, just try to watch the stream on scstreams.com, which always should be the first choice. And Dimaga is currently lagging right now. But of course, even though I want you to watch it on SC streams, if you just only can watch it on 3D TV, go right ahead. I mean, this is all some sort of customer support, so to say. I just want to make everybody happy. It looks like we will have a regame, because looks like Dimaga will lag out of the game and drop, and there he has left the game, and a regame is a very, very, very likely to happen here. And yeah, there he is not online at the moment, so we have to wait until he comes back. And there we go, the lobby is open already once again. And there is Dimaga in. So, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, this is the second try of GoOdy against Dimaga. This time we have reverse spawning positions. GoOdy is now spawning here. It's on the left side as the purple Terran at spawning position number 1, and at spawning position number 2 we have Dimaga now as the red Zerg. So, it is a TVZ time here on Scrap Station. Oh, ZVT, TVZ, ZVTV, TVZ. You can make a dubstep song out of this with a nice beat in the background. Anyway, Dimaga will spot, of course, what GoOdy is doing. GoOdy most likely will do the same thing he did last time once again, so he will move out with an SCV pretty soon to block this natural here with an engineering bay, and after he's building the engineering bay, he only will build his first barracks, so this orbital command and the barracks will get delayed a little bit. There the SCV is moving out, and looks like this time he's not doing what he did last game. He's now going for the barracks, and interestingly enough, he is building the barracks, not here at the front, but here on the left side, so he will be forced to lift up his barracks, and this is not far away from the ramp to hide any possible tech labs or reactors for possible factory in the early stages of the mid-games, but this is not too far either to hide from this overload. I can imagine building a barracks here, for example. But GoOdy decided to build this barracks exactly at this location where we see it right now, so this is odd, and because of the fact that he decided to go for the barracks before the engineering bay, Dimaga was able to go for the fast expansion, so completely different opening here. And to be honest, I would have thought that GoOdy would go for exactly the same build like he did in the last game where Dimaga left, or better to say where he had some issues with his connection. So this time Dimaga should be happy about the fact that he was allowed to go for the hatchery first, because hatchery first is a much safer build for a Zerg player against a Terran than, for example, against a Terran player on, let's just say, Zalnaga Caverns or any close positions on Metalopolis, for example. So we just saw some Zerglings popping out. Let's follow those Zerglings around a little bit. Here we go. And he's continuing to morph in some units. This is 2 queens, and one at the natural, one at the main. He's going for more drones there as well. Finished with the factory, and he's even checking what's going on here at the gold Zalnaga watchtower. So Dimaga is anticipating everything, and now we see GoOdy going with a relatively powerful ZVT build on Scrap Station, and it is the double starport opening. And there we see the factory with the tech lab, there we see the barracks with the fact lab, and looks like maybe he wants to fake some siege tanks by going for a tech lab here at the factory right now, because he's hiding both his starports here behind the mineral lines. And what about this overload? Overload is flying in a sacrificial way, and this overload needs to fly around 15 seconds more. It's directly rallied here towards this location. There are the Marines attacking the overload. The overload is down to 100 HP. It is down to 50 HP. It is dead, and it just only would have taken the overloads about 5 more seconds to scout those 2 starports, but he did not. So what will Dimaga do? Maybe he's anticipating it, maybe he is not, but he's not going for a evolution chamber. He's still going for the lair. Lair will be finished in 40 seconds. I mean, he's got quite a lot of drones, even droning up more. He's got 35 drones, even 2 more drones in production, getting more Zerglings, getting a 3rd queen here at the natural, and in about 30 seconds he will be able to get a queen at the main as well. But here are already the 2 banshees, and the question will be, will he send those banshees directly to the base of Dimaga? Yes, he will. And I personally would have thought that waiting for 2 more Banshees to arrive would be a little bit better. It's always, when you, for example, play with Phoenixes against the Zerg player, don't show your first Phoenix, only show as soon as you got 4 or 5 Phoenixes. But here are the Banshees attacking the Queens right now. It looks like, I was wrong, there was enough energy. And because of the fact that there are now Queens, the Banshees have to retreat, and in total the Banshees only kill 2 units. And that's about it, and he's even losing 1 Banshee. So just imagine going in at the first time with the 4 Banshees, he would have a guaranteed kill, not only on the first 2 Queens, but also on the first 4, 5, 6 drones here. And even bringing out 4 Banshees is still faster than the Zerg having the lair, if he's going for some sort of fast expansion build. And another Queen is getting attacked. There we see another transfusion. No big deal. Let's take a look at the energy of those Queens. And he's got enough energy for 1 more transfusion, and in about 40 seconds he's got enough energy for even 3 additional transfusions, so 4 transfusions in total. We see more Banshees in production by GoOdy, and GoOdy, of course, he must not be feeling good about this. He would have thought maybe that with the first attack he might have been able to do more damage, but in the end it was not enough. Now he's moving out once again, but he should move out with all of his Banshee. 2 Banshees still idling here, and Dimaga is absolutely aware of it. Now GoOdy is pulling back. The Queens were already waiting there, and now we have 8 Mutas in production. With his 8 Mutas out, I predict a GG pretty soon. Dimaga is not only going for the 8 Mutas, he's not only continuing to spread the love here with his creep toys, but he's also going for the gold expansion, which is expansion number 5, by the way. And where are the Banshees here? They are taking out 1 more Queen, 2 more Queens, but 5 Banshees, now only 4 Banshees, will not survive very long. The Mutas should arrive there any second, and there are all the Mutas, and the Banshees go down, and this is not looking good for GoOdy. GoOdy is behind 450 minerals already. There we see 3 more Mutas in production, 2 more hatcheries in total. GoOdy is changing up his gameplay, now going for the blue flame Hellion, flying away with his Vikings to protect the Vikings with the Marines from all those bad mutalisks. So Dimaga meanwhile is just droning up like a maniac for just a couple of seconds. He had 10 more drones in production, and going for the Baneling's nest here. This hatchery of course is finished. In base hatchery is here next to the hatchery at the main. Muta still flying around there, but he does not need to fly around there. He knows GoOdy is still on 1 base. Meanwhile the hatchery at the gold here is finished, so Dimaga just can continue to play like a crazy person, and this is actually what he's doing. He's on 3 bases, soon to be 4 hatches, and he's able to produce so much stuff. He's got good enough income. Maybe squeeze out a drone here or there should be a nice option, and indeed it is, because let's take a look. He's got 1 more drone in production, and here this drone is started to mine some gas already, still circling, waiting at the natural. And the longer this Zergling is not getting attacked, the better Dimaga feels, because he knows he's got this game. And to be honest, I have no idea how GoOdy might be able to come back to take this game, because all those Blue Flame Hellions, Marines, and Vikings might be some quite cute units, but the only thing Dimaga from now on needs to do is just to get more stuff out. And indeed he is getting more stuff. He's getting more Zerglings. He has 46 Zerglings. He's got even some Changelings in the mix as well. How many Banelings? 6 Banelings ready, 17 Banelings in production. Centrifugal Hooks is not finished just yet, but this will take another 25 seconds.